I'm hurt by it, you know, because I wanted to believe that baby is alive.
It's sad. Who would do that to your own child? That's something that God blessed you with, you know? He blessed you with a child for a reason. You know, why would you do that to your own child?
Sad. Sick. I could do that to a child.
I got goosebumps everywhere, but in my mind I knew all along, because it's just not a normal parent would act like that.
Just pray that hopefully Rebecca will break, tell the truth, come clean what really
August 14th, the day Emmanuel Haro was reported kidnapped. But by August 17th, the carefully crafted story began to crumble. Inconsistencies emerged like cracks in a facade. Search warrants were swiftly executed at the Haro family home in Cabazon. SWAT teams, canine units, and forensic experts descended, turning the house upside down. And then the unthinkable. Detectives discovered a small caliber firearm hidden behind the nursery curtains, mere feet from Emmanuel's crib. A weapon no innocent child should ever face. Concealed in the very room meant to be his sanctuary. Jake Haro, the father, was no stranger to violence. Convicted in 2018 of child cruelty for injuring his infant daughter, experts now see a chilling pattern. Escalating aggression, control twisted into obsession, denial masking brutal reality. A man capable of unspeakable acts, hiding behind the mask of fatherhood. Rebecca Haro, the mother, wove a tangled web of stories, contradictory, evasive, and then silence. She refused to cooperate further, leaving investigators grasping at shadows. The family's darkness runs deeper still. A brother convicted of murder, linked to staged crime scenes that fooled even the most seasoned detectives. A gun in the nursery, lies piling higher than the walls surrounding the Haro home. But the most haunting question lingers. Where is Emmanuel's body buried? Or worse, has it ever truly been hidden? If your heart refuses to let this go, hit subscribe and help us dig deeper. If not, mock us in the comments. It won't stop us from chasing justice. The search was no longer routine. It was a full-scale operation. Multiple buildings across the Haro property were cleared. A barn, a storage shed, even the crawl spaces beneath the house. Drones circled overhead. Dozens of officers moved in silence, methodically box after box of evidence loaded into black vans. Inside the house, forensic technicians peeled back the surface of normalcy, linoleum lifted, drywall stripped. Canine units clawed at floorboards. And beneath one of them, blood. A single stained plank, hidden beneath layers of dust and denial. Outside, the town of Cabazon stood still. A makeshift vigil bloomed, candles flickering, teddy bears soaking in the heat. Strangers wept for a child they'd never met. Signs were scrawled with a name that still had no grave. Justice for Emmanuel. Reporters swarmed the scene. Camera flashes lit up the sidewalk. The pressure was suffocating. The sheriff stepped forward, voice steady but eyes hollow. We will hold the parents accountable. And in that nursery, a weapon spoke louder than any scream. Lies were layered like wallpaper meant to cover what could never be erased. Only the truth can shatter it now. But even as the arrests were made, even as the gun lay bare in the crib's shadow, even as the world watched, horrified, one question lingers. Did they bury Emmanuel? Or is someone else still helping cover their tracks? You're still here? Good. That means you care. Subscribe now, because silence won't bring Emmanuel home. Or tell us why you'd leave a story so broken in silence. August 22nd. The story that began with a mother's cries and a father's silence ended with the sound of handcuffs. Rebecca and Jake Haro arrested, both held without bail. The kidnapping narrative. The fabrication. Investigators confirmed there was no abduction, just deception and silence. Jake Haro still faces a separate court date, September 2nd, on unrelated firearms charges. A loaded gun in a household full of secrets. The timing is cruel. The irony unforgivable. A family attorney has spoken. Their words are cold, rehearsed. But Emmanuel, he never had the chance to plead his case. The truth remains incomplete. His body has never been found. And with it, the one piece of evidence that could silence every doubt. Some believe there's more to the story. A third person. A cover-up. Was this staged? Was this evil shared? Rumors multiply in the absence of a body. But facts remain.
Investigators have not
A baby is gone.
but do believe he's dead.
A gun was in the nursery. And justice is still waiting. A nursery meant safe haven turned crime scene. A father and mother turned suspects.
Heartbreak tonight here at a vigil.
No justice without Emmanuel. No closure without truth. So we leave you here at the edge of a crib, where innocence once slept, and where answers refuse to rise with the morning.
Emmanuel's mom
Subscribe for Emmanuel, and if you turn away now, you'll wake your worst regrets in a silent room. Think you can watch this and walk away? Think again. Subscribe, or admit in the comments you chose comfort over truth. One last chance. Subscribe. Your silence isn't innocence. It's betrayal. Don't let Emmanuel's nursery stay empty and forgotten.
Stop